empty cup. Just crack a smile and fill it up. Fill it up.
Yes! Yes! Love it every time. And every time being, this is the first time we got to hear it doing it after the Final Pour. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Tony.
What's up?
Not much. Just doing it after Final Pour.
I'll tell everybody what we're drinking this round. It is Supermassive Cafe Death Imperial Stout with coffee from Revolution, brewed here in Chicago. Confront an inescapable singularity of pure, fresh, roasted dark matter coffee with an imperial oatmeal stout aged 18 months in bourbon barrels. Store cold and drink as soon as possible. Well, we're drinking this pretty soon. We're drinking it a month and 2 days from when it was filled in this can.
That's good.
So that's pretty damn fresh when it comes to beer standards, especially for barrel-aged beer standards. You gave me a cool glass where it is constantly foaming up from pushing those bubbles up from the bottom, buddy.
Right.
Thank you. So, I've already had this before, but it was about a couple weeks ago.
Is this the first time they made this?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I was gonna say I don't know if I've had this, but
So it's a big stout. It's, the Cafe Death. We've had some Revolution Death Stars, however you want to pronounce it, on here before, and this one intrigued me, and thank you, Clark, for going halvesies with me on this. This one intrigued me because Cafe Death this year was so good. I really liked it, and actually I didn't buy any, but I've had some of it. It's really good. So when the Supermassive Cafe Death was being released, I got really excited. Right off the bat, it smells like chocolate, coffee, vanilla, a little bit of barrel, but coffee, chocolate, and vanilla. It smells like I'm drinking a latte, or I'm about to take a sip of a latte.
what's funny is when I smell it, like I get all that, but the coffee, it smells bitter to me,
Yeah.
but does not taste bitter
No.
at all.
And actually, I am enjoying this more this time than the first time I had it. The first time I had it was very good. I liked it. But I got that green pepper coffee going, and I was kind of like, oh, man.
We're not strangers to that.
No. I think it had to do with the temperature of the beer.
Yeah.
This is not ice cold. The one I had ice cold that I tried letting warm up, I got impatient. I had that green pepper type bitterness flavor to it. This, to me, it reminds me kind of when Gooseon was still doing their Bourbon County coffee stout, which they don't really do anymore. The last 2 years they haven't. They haven't just had a coffee version of
It's
Bourbon
been
County.
like a coffee variation.
Yeah. That's what this reminds me. Oh, man. Give that a swirl, dude. Swirl that around in your glass. And for all you nerds out there, especially with beers like this, you give it a swirl and get that head back up, it opens up a lot more in your glass. It really opened up a lot more. I don't know. I think I have a better glass for this, buddy. Look at that head I'm getting on every time I swirl it.
Yeah, I gave you the better glass.
Thanks, man.
But like, look at the I mean, just the way it coats the glass.
It's not coating it like oil, but it's like leaving a lacing that's really nice from the head, and it's just dripping on down right back in the
I'll blame
glass.
Pipeworks for my Pipeworks.
Yeah, what the
glass.
hell, Pipeworks? We've only had like 2 Pipeworks beers on this show.
Yeah.
And I think it's been on after the Final Pour only. So many breweries we gotta do episodes with. So overall, what are you getting from this one, buddy?
Like you said, like I get the coffee, I get. Oh, see, like when I just did that swirl, the aroma changes.
Yeah. It
I don't get so much of that bitterness. I get more sweetness, and I'm getting chocolate.
and I'm getting more barrel.
Yeah, chocolate and barrel is kind of what I'm getting. And then flavor-wise, I mean, like right off the bat, I feel like I'm getting chocolate, barrel, coffee, and not bitter coffee.
No.
So like when we first poured it and I smelled it and I was getting that bitter coffee smell, that's all gone now.
Yeah,
Like,
it does not exist. Yeah, I'm with you.
this is like, I would have, like, first smell, I would have been like, it's not going to be well balanced, but like, this is totally well balanced. Like, good job.
Yeah, the scary part about it for me is that it is 14.8%, and I could easily kill one of these by myself. Like, it's not like a beer to, like, I could slam, but I'm going through this pretty quickly, and the fact that
Comparatively,
we just finished an episode where, well, we didn't drink a whole lot of beers. We had a beer and a half each. We had 2 beers. We had 2
So
beers.
we just finished our new Glarus
Oh,
episode.
shit. We had 2.5 beers each. I am wasted. I can't even tell. I don't even know where I'm at right now. Where am I? Is this your house or my house?
Actually, I think it equals out to 3 beers each.
1, 2, half, 3. Yes. Oh, math is hard.
Math is hard.
Yeah, I'm really stoked that I got to have this beer. I love the fact that the Deepwood series has become more of a regular release, with them doing so many different things that it's not just in November, which I'm dreading thinking about. I don't know when this After the Final Four is coming out, but the reason I'm dreading it is because man, everything's not open again, that is very sad, because I looked forward to going to the tap room as usual and just drinking all the variants, and then eventually buying the 4-packs while I was there. Ooh, excuse me, I'm not yawning because I'm tired. It's what Revolution has done with these barrel-aged beers is just, I think, surpassed. I'm gonna say it. Here we go, right here. You ready? I think it surpassed any other brewery that might be in Chicago doing barrel-aged beers.
Oh, totally.
I think
That is a fair assessment.
I think a lot of it has to do with how it's readily available. Not readily available, but available often. There's different variations. There's different things that they're doing with the rye ways. The mixed berry rye way that you got. They've had this. They had, I forget what else they did. Oh, when they did Strawberry Jacket last year. And just, it seems like every 2 months or so, they've got a different barrel-aged beer coming out that almost fits the time of year.
Yeah, totally.
So I love it, man. This is so good. I'm in love with it.
This is sit by a fire kind of perfect.
That's what I did the first time I tried it.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
Oh
obsessed-
shit! Went out by my fire.
Shit! After the final pour, by the fire. Oh, we're dumb. Yeah, this is.
When we get our new mics, you know.
Looking forward to that. Yeah, so, and they use Dark Matter Coffee. So, another Chicago company. This has been great. Thank you, Revolution, for continually making amazing beers and barrel-aged beers.
So this is actually kind of a perfect time to talk about my Revolution story
There you
of
go.
the day.
Smart.
So this happened today. So the mixed berry rye came out a couple weeks ago. Well, they released it for pre-order, so I put my pre-order in for today. And my pickup window was between 4 to 5. And I decided, I didn't decide. I was like, I'm going to go pick my stuff up. But
You did make that decision.
I decided that I was going to buy a bunch of other stuff on top of that.
He showed me the list when he was
So-
ordering, and I said, that's awesome.
I was like, apparently I spent too much money. Anyway, but we're buying some beer for people that we're going to go see in a little bit. Anyways, so I showed up and, told him my name, told him I wasn't just there for this variant pickup. I wanted some more. So he ran inside, got the rest of my stuff, and then when he came out and he was loading my car, he was like, did you have 1 rye or 2 rye? And I said, what? He's like, was it 1 or 2? In my head, I was like, oh, I could be a dick and just say 2. And I get another $40 4-pack.
But don't be
And
that
I was
guy.
like, no. I was like, these guys work hard. I was like, whatever. I was like, no, dude, it's just 1. And I checked my order, and I showed him, like, look, I only ordered 1. I was like, don't give me 2. He's like, cool. Threw it in the car. I came home. It's like a 10-minute shift up the highway. Looked in the back of my car, and I noticed that I was missing a shirt that I had purchased in a bundle. Not a big deal, but that shirt was for my wife.
That's a big deal.
I was buying
That's
her.
a big deal.
Yeah, I told her I was getting her that shirt.
It's a gift for the wife. You better have
So
that.
I called the brewery and I said, "Hey, I just picked up. I have, all of my stuff except for the shirt." And the guy was like, "No. I gave the shirt to him. Like, he came to me. I remember your order. I gave him the shirt." I said, "Well, it's not there." He's like, "Give me your phone number. I'll call you back." So he went down, talked to the guy, came back, goes, "Oh yeah, man, your shirt's still laying on the table." And I was like, "Okay." He's like, "So come back." He's like, "We'll hook you up." So I went, told my wife I had to go back. And she's like, "Well, I want to go." So took her and my son for a ride. It's not that far, but whatever. Get them out of the house for a little bit. So we went back there, and they gave us the shirt when we showed up with a case of beer. And mind you, when I picked up my stuff, they gave me a 6-pack of beer as well.
The Ghost Ride, right?
Ghost Rider.
Coach style.
Yeah.
beer.
Which is an awesome beer.
Very
So
tasty.
we got 30 extra beers from my order.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent over $100 originally.
Well, minus
but-
6. Minus 6, because you're a good friend and a good pal, and you gave
Yeah.
me a 6-pack.
But yeah, it was awesome.
Revolution has been quite the champion of the Chicago beer scene for quite some time. We know our friend ABC is good friends with them. We've
She brewed with them.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. And, when I saw her post about the Supermassive Cafe Death, I think it was one of the ones I replied. I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting mine on Friday." But, Revolution, they're just a really cool brewery, good people. They make great beer. And, I'm glad they're in our city, man.
Yeah, man. I can't wait till stuff gets back to normal to go back and visit again.
That is one place I definitely want to go. Go into that tap room. Last time we were there, we hung out with Jesse.
Yeah. And we had, and when I went back with my wife, I was like, "This is where we had our engagement party."
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, man, that was fun. Went there, and then I went out drinking afterward, too.
Yeah.
That was a long Saturday night. But yeah, that's very cool of Revolution and cool of you. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to drinking all that as soon as I get home. I'm going to drink that whole 6-pack. But yeah, that's a good beginning to the third volume of After the Final Pour, baby. And we started with Revolution's Supermassive Cafe Death. I have been saving some beers on the side, I think, that I'm going to use specifically for After the Final Pour. One beer in particular that I haven't opened up yet, I've been saving for quite some time. I think it's going to finally happen on this season. That's what we're going to call these. We're going to call them seasons, even though it's an episode. But yeah, that's what I'm not. Yeah, they're called seasons now. They're seasons. This is season 3 of After the Final Pour. Let's go on to the next beer.